Hi biology folks, here is the week 2 rundown for you. When you go ahead and click on this PowerPoint, go ahead and do the weekly check-in and watch the intro video just so that you know kind of what this week is looking in science. The Zoom links for your classes are going to be on the day 1 and day 2 on that slide. I have them 30 minutes after the actual class starts, just because I have some pre-class things that I want you to read and do before we all kind of come together on Zoom. On the first day that we meet, we're going to be talking about systems and models. So if you go ahead and look at the classwork and open up that link, you're going to go ahead and see what we are talking about. So the first day that we meet, we're going to go ahead and talk about systems and models. Before we meet on Zoom, go ahead and read pages 5 through 7 and do the quick write. Go ahead, type in the actual document. You're going to go ahead and turn both of these things in at the end of the week. Anyways, the Zoom class discussion questions are what we're going to go ahead and do together. And then you do have 2 other independent work items that you can go ahead and do after we kind of log off of Zoom on that first day. So the first day that we meet is system and models, and everything that you need to know is on that document. It says read 5 through 7, and that's through the textbook. And there's actually a textbook link at the very, very top. All you have to do is click it, read the pages that it says to do, and then do the quick write. Everything that you need to have is on that document. On the second day that we're meeting, we're going to go ahead and do Earth Systems. So very similar, second day, you'll click on the classwork link, open it up, and then it says that you're going to go ahead and read page 10. The textbook link is right at the top, just like the other one. And then you're going to go ahead and do the quick write. If you want to look at the discussion questions, that's kind of what we're going to be talking about in class. And then if you scroll down, page 12 and 13 is going to be the independent work. So it's saying, looking at the photo on page 12 that's in the textbook, identify biotic and abiotic components of the Taiga ecosystem using all of these terms. So go ahead and look at that picture and then add those terms and basically say which ones are biotic out of those terms and which ones are abiotic. Then the last question, which is going to be due, this is the independent portion, is to describe at least 2 biological systems. And I give you an example about a bumblebee with a flower. So that is an example of a biological system. So think of 2 others that you can identify and describe and type it below. In order to know the due dates for your particular class, just because I do teach A day and B day biology, look at your class PowerPoint to see when it is going to be due. Once you're done with the assignments, go ahead and do the weekly checkout slide. I'll go ahead and look at that. And the only other things that I have is this Friday is going to be the first live stream video where I'm going to go over the claim evidence reasoning homework that you guys all turned in last week. Usually how I grade is the week after I take those days and kind of grade the assignments that you turned in the class time before. So I'm going to go ahead and go over those answers, as well as kind of talking about how to stay organized in class and how to kind of manage all of these online things and kind of do that. You don't have to show up because it's not on Zoom. If you have any questions, it is during my office hours, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about those 2 items. But if you have any questions, you can definitely log on. It'll be on YouTube, and you can ask any questions while it is happening live. That's all that I have for this week. If you have any questions, as always, you can text me on Remind or email me, and I'll see you on Zoom.